1, 2, 3, 4.
I found out about story sessions through Facebook. It was surprising to be completely different to how I thought it would affect me. I remember many years ago saying to a friend of mine, what I essentially want to do is sit in a room and write music all day or for the bigger portion of my day, but that had never really become a reality. But since the first story sessions with Gareth, he had such discipline in the approach to his art and in the approach to what he did, and when I heard him speak, I could tell that he was someone who actually did that. So one of the steps I did was to set aside that time and say, okay, every day when I wake up, I write. If nothing happens, I write some more. Part of where I'm going is the process, and that is the more important part. So it's brought a lot more discipline and focus to that process. I think the Warren McIlroy show, he mentioned one thing about leaning into your gift. When you're at that crossroads and you're not sure what to do, you're tempted to look into the distance at the big shiny kingdom that you're trying to get to, instead of realizing that either way you're going to make a decision. But what's important is that you lean into that gifting and that thing that makes you feel alive. The Sean Thompson story sessions was a real life changer for me. Basically the next morning after that, I was sitting doing some work and I thought, okay, let's turn and paddle. Booked the studio time. A month, 2 days later, we had a 7-song acoustic disc that we're now selling. It's opened my life in new areas where I'm going, I've forgotten what it's like to challenge myself. I want to surf bigger surf. You know, so many of the lessons that I've learned through story sessions are so simple, so in my face, stuff that I knew. I think everyone knows of what their thing is, but that you're too afraid, you're too nervous to move in, or I've done this before and where am I going? And you always have those feelings, even when you're doing it, even when you are leaning that way. But then it's more important, more than ever important, to lean in more. Go out and surf, go out and play the guitar, get out in your garden, whatever it is, that thing you want to do, follow that. When you look at society, people want to meet together, people want to get together, people want to sit around and tell their stories, and to have somewhere where you can go where it's not about someone telling you how to do it. It's about being intentional with what you do in every circumstance. And I think that is something that's unique to story sessions, is that no one's trying to sell you anything. You know, it's not about selling anyone anything, it's about what have you got. We've done this disc, but it's not an end product, and it's just a step in the road. When I'm creating art and when I'm playing music, that is what makes me feel connected. Going with my passion, just seeing kind of where it goes. It's kind of unended, but who knows, the story's still going. We'll see.
You know I'm feeling your pain, I got you